Hello everybody, welcome to the sound test room. Today we are taking a look at SampleWiz 2, which is here, and Loopy, working with it in Loopy. I'm going to do, a big part of this will be like the presets that are included in SampleWiz, because there are so many brilliant ones. It would be wrong not to do kind of like the presets as well. However, I do want to show you how you sample your stuff in so you can get it into Loopy. So everything you just heard was done from SampleWiz, and the first 4 were SampleWiz presets that are included with the app. This last one here, I sampled this violin into SampleWiz from Pure Synth, and that's what I'm going to show you how to do first. So whichever synth you want to sample into, whether it be hardware, if I put like SampleWiz in there now in this effects slot, I'd be able to sample my voice in. Okay, and I'm also going to show you, like I did a video this morning about sampling stuff into SampleWiz, but I also want to show you about you know, your crossfading and loop points and stuff like that. So it won't take too long. First of all, you choose an AUV synth you would like to sample, and you do that there. You choose AUV audio unit, and then, like for instance, I chose Pure, and I've got this solo violin. So I'm going to choose another sound we can sample. Maybe I'll go to voice and choirs and maybe try this. Or and I'm going to sample a C. So I'm going to stick with this. Or I'm going to stick with that da da da. And I'm going to make it a little bit louder. So I can do that. I can do this with Pure, of course. I can just go into the effects here, and there's always a limiter. Right. Okay. So I'm going to sample that da into SampleWiz. So you put SampleWiz in the effects slot, pre-fader, of course, or you post-fader, don't really matter, but pre-fader. I'm going to open up here and go to my general tab, sorry, sample tab. sample tab. And don't worry about what's there, because you're not overwriting your preset, you're just creating a new sample. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to sample this in. Exactly, Daniel. Duh. So I'm just going to, and I'm just playing a C on my keyboard. Hi, Sean, and we're going to hit record. And it's done, and then we can stop record when we're happy with the tail. Now, of course, what we're going to do is, I think what I'll do is I will save this and edit it so I can play my keyboard. I can, however, go like this. Wow, why am I hearing my duh, duh? Anyway, so just let's tap this full screen a sec. Oh, that's weird. I don't know why I'm not. Oh, it's because it's idle. Right, yes. Because it's in the actual, it's in the effects slot and it's been sampled in. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into it. I'm going to go save new. And I'm going to just call this do, like this. Okay. And I'm going to go okay. And I can close this now, and when I go back to my proper SampleWiz here and open that and go to my user presets, you will see that my duh is already in there for us, and amazingly it's already on my other iPad as well. I don't know, it shares it, it's fantastic. So let's go back to the page now, and the sampling page, and what we're hearing there is this. So I'm going to turn that down. I'm going to turn SampleWiz up, and there it is. So I'm going to go up an octave. I'm going to increase the gain. Right, so now we can do our editing. So let's see if I can make that a bit bigger. Let's bring in the start point here to about there. And I'm going to save this one I've done it because I'm making edits to it now. So we'll see. If I just hold the key, it's going to fade out, which is fine. Okay, not a problem there. What we're going to do is, you see where it says loop mode here, it says loop mode. I hope you can see this. I'll see if I can make it a little bit darker for you guys. And put night shift on. Maybe you can see it a little bit better if I do that. But just here, it says loop mode. I'm going to change this to the one in the center. Now this is loop. So what will happen now is, it will get to the end and it will loop back on itself. Okay, that's fine. And we can do this backwards and forwards. However, what I am going to do is, you see where it says, once you're in loop mode, you see where it says loop start. We can move this to a point where we want it to loop so it will sustain forever. And then we can bring in our end point here to somewhere, I don't know, somewhere there maybe, or here. And let's play it now and see what happens. So now you can hear it go, you can hear the loop clicking on itself, right? Click, click, click. This is where we want to use our crossfade. We'll bring our crossfade up until that click disappears. So that's pretty good now. So now we've got this fabulous vocal sample, which is really cool. But we've also got backwards and forwards. And that's just going to bounce between your loop points if you have it on. And we can use Granular. If we go to our IDSR now, we can do some real nice stuff because it's very cool. It sounds great the way they designed it. I'll go back to my sample engine and have a look at Cloud. Fantastic. So I'm going to go in there now and I'm just going to hit save, and that's going to overwrite my sample like this, and that's it. That's how you can sample stuff in. And of course, like I said, you can sample your voice in, and it's saved. That preset is now saved and it's a done deal. Now you've heard what we can do. You've seen, like, with our, we could maybe, let's do another one, and we'll add some effects and stuff, and then I'll really get into I mean, you could as well, if you wanted to, you can apply effects. Like you could record, I could put maybe in this effect slot and resample what's already going on. So you could do that. Very nice. So let's sample another one, show you how easy it is again. If you like, I can put another synth in. So we'll go add. Audio unit. Let's pick I don't know. Let's pick a piano sound. Just a basic piano sound. So we'll pick a BR16 sound, and that's added that to our slot now. Now I also have, of course, my key lab as the Midi, and you'll see that it's hooked up to Pure at the moment. So I could add another MIDI slot for the keyboard. So I've got it either playing, I can have it either playing this or this, but I haven't got one set up for base 16. Well, I could delete pure, or I could just add another MIDI slot. So I'll add MIDI here, and I'll add my MIDI Keylab M Mark 249 MIDI, and now I've got 3 MIDI sources. MIDI sources I can assign to a destination. Well, I'm going to assign this one here to base 16. So now you won't hear Sample Wiz and you won't hear Pure because I've got them turned down, but I could blend all of those together. So that's loud. So and now if I wanted to, I could record those 3 multi-layers into one loop, you know, to join in with this if I wanted to, but I don't, but I could. My point is to do another sample. So I'm going to turn down those, either mute them or just switch them off. And now I'm left with my piano. Well, let's add an effect to the piano. Let's add maybe let's add let's add a black hole. So now I've got this nice reverbed piano. Maybe we could add something else to it. Maybe like oh, I don't know, something. Let's add a bliss chorus. So now I've got this sound, and then let's add Sample Wiz. So if we go down here, you'll find Sample Wiz in the effects, because that's just how we record our audio in. It's when it's an effect, and you'll see it's passing audio through. You don't have to arm anything in Sample Wiz to get audio through it. It just... So there's quite a nice piano sound, and what we're going to do is I'm going to record an octave, and I'm just going to do a quick shot like that because the actual tail of the reverb is long. So it'll be like more like a plucked piano sound. So again, all we need to do, and we don't need to worry about timing or anything because we can crop. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to hit record. And that's my sample. I'll just wait till it tails out. And then press stop. And now I can then save this. I'm going to go save new, and I'm going to call it ambient piano. And I'm going to go okay, and then I can go back to my close it and go back to my main one, which is, I can turn that down now, nothing's coming through. Turn up my Sample Wiz, which is in an instrument slot being controlled by my MIDI controller. Open this up, go to our things, go to user, and there's ambient piano right at the very top, what we've just recorded. And now we can't hear it because we need to adjust it, right? So I'm going to take this down. I'm going to start about the cool bananas. Now that could be a sound on its own. Adding some ADSR to this is going to make a massive difference. So at the moment it sounds a bit, it sounds a bit sampled, right? But let's add some ADSR. And now we're getting it sustain. And I've got my sustain pedal plugged in as well, so did that last night, yeah, with the threshold recording in Loopy is just fantastic, I think, especially for guitarists who like want to be hands-free. So there's a lovely ambient piano. Let's make some more adjustments to it. We won't go into how everything works. You know how the Blue Saps work, right? But we'll add some effects. We'll add some shimmer, because the shimmer in this is really lovely, because I can choose the shimmer pitch. So a third. Maybe let's do a 7th or 5th row. And let's put some delay on. Brilliant. Let's save that. So that's our ambient piano patch saved. So there you go. There's another one. Now we're going to spend like maybe the next 15-20 minutes because I don't want to go. That's it as a tutorial wise. Otherwise we'll be here all a live long day. However, and I want to show you the sounds that you get included. Now I'm also going to show you the you mean anti-shimmer. So in the space of 10-15 minutes, we've created this ambient piano, this do. I recorded this earlier. I haven't edited that one yet, so I'm going to go in here, go into my sample. I'm going to take that there. And I'm just going to save that as it is. What host app is this? Loopy? Yes, Loopy Pro. Loopy Pro, Rusty. Where have you been? Brilliant. All right, so now we've done that, and you've seen how we set up loop mode and stuff like that. It's very cool. You can get it very, very smooth, you know, without having to be super technical with it. And you can, like I said, you can sample in multi layers of synths into just one channel of SampleWiz if you wanted to. It's also great for doing percussion instruments and stuff as well. Anyway, like I said, a big part of this video was, I covered all this kind of stuff earlier on, minus a few, but we'll just crop that as well, yes. And I'll save it again, the cropped version, so. You never know, Sam. MIDI recording is definitely going to be added though at some point. But you know, I think it's a good pricing system. It is not a subscription. Right, here we go. In here, we have an MP section. So if you've got an MP controller, this is an IAP. It's the only IAP in here at the moment. I guess they're figuring, you know, if you ain't got an MP controller, you may not want this. However, I do not have an MP controller, but this is the beta version, so I do get the privilege of being able to unlock it without having to pay for it. But I'm going to play some of these patches now from all of the different banks for you guys, because they're just absolutely, they're brilliant. They're truly, truly spectacularly good. And it just means that you can do the same kind of thing depending on what you want to sample into it. So this is acoustic bass, and I'm going to get some control here. Where's my... there. I have to list it, this one. do get a few, this is true, Sam, you do get a few MPE patches with the free version as well. So I'll mute this for a little bit and then we'll play through a few of these. And if I have anything interesting to add, I'll jump back in. What I will do is apply pressure to the key lab, or you can go like this and go full screen and go into MPE mode. Let's hit slide. So maybe. If you wanted to. So it's Jamie Mallender. Hey, Jamie. But yeah. But some of these are really, really great sounds. This one is me Sample Wiz, that one. 111. Sean, hi John, hello to everybody who's here as well. Wal, Jamie, John, Panda Cat, hi Panda Cat, Sam, Wigglers, Dave, Stephen, Sean. I would go as far to say that if you were never wanted to sample anything in, the sounds are worth it. Because don't forget, you can go in and alter all the sounds anyway. What's also nice is that if you were a fan of the old Sample Wiz, these patches here, the legacy patches, these are the ones from the old Sample Wiz. Thank you very much. Thank you. No, it's my pleasure. No, thank you. No, please, no more. Thank you. It does indeed. It does indeed have a sample envelope. Here we go. It's got a full synth engine basically. It's got filters, ADSR, filter envelope, keyboard tracking, drive, arpeggiator. Let's go by ADSR. Motion sequencer, which is super awesome. Let's just draw some of this madness in, shall we? Let's set a destination to the, just to the pitch and give it an amount. And switch it on. Motion sequence is a bit nuts actually, because we don't really want to be pitching that, but we can send it to, say, the filter cutoff. And we have two destinations to choose from, so we could choose the second destination and send that to maybe the pan. I'll give that an amount as well. So you'll hear it in your headphones now. And then we have our 10 motion off a second. Then we have splendid delay and reverb. The reverb is really great. Let's do a bit of anti-shimmering, shall we? So, high vortex. So yeah, it has all sorts of stuff that you can use to manipulate your samples. So yeah, these are all your kind of original sounds. And then, like I said, this is lovely. This emotion piano. This is in the actual MP pack. Very cool. So in Bandcamp you have loads of cool stuff as well. And don't forget the beauty of AUV3 is you can bung another one of these in as well and then blend them both together as well. So some cool stuff you can do. So if we let's have a laugh. Let's have a laugh, shall we? So this was what was playing earlier, and this was all Sample Wiz. For anyone who didn't hear it. So let's record something else in. Let's just close this. Right, hang on. Is this the one I've got? Ah, right, it's the keyboard, sorry. I've forgotten how to get the blinking rid of the keyboard now. Well, that's not the one I want anyway, is it? So let me just check which one I'm using. Oh, I can't get rid of my keyboard now. That's buggy. So I'm going to set off a metronome. Actually, what I'll do is I'll close. See this one. I'll close this one, and I'll open it up again. So audio unit, and we'll just go and get Sample Wiz. Where is it? Can anyone see it? I've lost it now. I've lost the plot. There it is. Okay. Now if I'm gonna add I'm gonna give this to sample this one. Oh, great, super. So we can close that now. I'm going to switch on me metronome. I'll make it a nicer sound as well. Turn it down a little bit. We'll leave it at 4 bars, so it's going to be recording at 4 bars. Let's take Black Hole off there. There it is. This is one of mine. switched it off. It was on all along. Yeah, so there you go. There's some of the great sounds you get like when you get SampleWiz. If you want to buy the extra MP pack, you get another 64 patches, but it does come with a few already. But yeah, I think it's great. The sounds are great. Loads more Loopy tutorials and stuff to come as well. Different things we can do and all that other cool bean stuff. I think it's I think both apps are brilliant. I think they're both fantastic for the iOS community and the platform in general, because it breathes freshness into it. You know, we needed something new and great as well to keep the interest going. You know, that's the whole kind of point. Anyway, so brilliant, awesome. Listen, guys, I hope you enjoyed this. I'm not gonna play any. I'll play it for another minute, and then I will just slowly decrease it, and then I'll get off. But brilliant, yeah. Treat yourselves at Christmas. Treat yourselves. But yeah, it's great. It's great stuff indeed. Anyway, there you go. We took a look at a pretty good look at SampleWiz actually, and all its different things. We even did a bit of sampling, but I did do that video this morning where we sampled stuff in. Anyway, there you go. I will see you all. I'll switch some of these off. I'm group switching now, you see. So I've grouped stuff together. We'll have a mess round, and yeah, I'll see you guys later. Thank you very much for watching. Ta-da.